Here in Vietnam, products are sold in many different ways. Now, while it's easy to think that all Vietnamese shoppers go to outdoor markets, that's actually not the case. That's why today I'm in Mega Mart in Ho Chi Minh City talking to a very familiar face. All right, everybody, it has been 10 years on Washington Grown, and I've never had the opportunity to interview Mr. Chris Voigt from the Potato Commission, so I had to come and follow him all the way to Vietnam in order to make it happen.
Exactly. Welcome to Vietnam.
I know.
Welcome to Washington Potatoes.
It's totally cool to come into a big store like this and to see the state of Washington represented all over this place.
Pretty
and
exciting.
how cool is it to walk in and see our potatoes on display?
Oh, I know. And Vietnam is such a cool country. I mean,
Yeah.
it's such a spectrum of everything from, supermarkets like we're here to the wet markets, and being able to see our products there in both places is pretty fascinating.
So how do these potatoes even get here in the first place?
Right, well, you start out in the Skagit Valley. This is double N potatoes, and it's an interesting story because Jerry, who's the farmer who grew these potatoes that I'm holding right here, actually served in the war in Vietnam.
Okay.
And now he's selling his potatoes here. He thinks that's pretty cool. So these potatoes started in Washington State. We trucked them down like from Mount Vernon to the ports of Tacoma is actually where it got onto a ship there.
Right.
Went straight to, I think, Singapore and offloaded in Singapore, got put onto a smaller ship and came here to Ho Chi Minh City. This was in cold storage there, went to the distributor, Tony Fruit's the name of the company.
Yeah.
And they make the rounds and distribute it to the grocery store here. So it's quite a journey, like 75, 100 miles.
I'm Paul. I'm the head of regional for MN Vietnam.
Paul makes sure everything at Mega Mart is clean, fresh, and stocked. As a customer service worker, his biggest joy is serving the shoppers.
I've been here since 2010. That is about 12 years.
12 years?
12 years in this business.
So you like your job, right?
Oh, of course, I love it.
Why do you love it so much?
It's always in the front line of the consumer.
Right.
You serve customer. That's what I love to do.
Do you like Washington apples?
Yes, we love Washington apple.
Are they a big seller here?
Big seller, big seller. Daily an apple keep the doctor away.
I like that. You're right. An apple
Yes,
a day keeps the
exactly.
doctor away. What about the Washington potatoes? Are those pretty good too?
Yes, that is in growing trend. It's in a good growing trend. Beside our own Vietnam potato, US potato is also the choice for Vietnamese.
Now, Vietnam actually grows potatoes, but they can only grow roughly about 50% of what they consume, so they have to import food from other countries. And so that's an opportunity for us to really kind of bring, these really vibrant reds and purples and yellow potatoes, where that's not necessarily the case here. I mean, if you were to showcase them side by side, you could definitely tell which one's from Washington State and which ones were from Vietnam.
How does it make you feel to come into a country like Vietnam and to see Washington potatoes and the logo all over the place?
Yeah, there's kind of a sense of pride, right? Seeing Washington potatoes here. I'm used to seeing them in Washington grocery stores, right?
Yeah,
Washington
right.
State. But coming to Vietnam or Singapore or Taiwan and see our potatoes on the shelves, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Makes me really proud of our farmers back home.
You guys are doing a great job getting products all over the world, and I can't wait to see what country we end up in next for my next interview with you.
I know. Let's shoot for somewhere like tropical.
I love it, Chris. Thank you so much.
Tomas, great seeing you, buddy.